Literally, this boss fight is just keep attacking. So I can really see why this guy's name is Buzz, and considering he's been buzzing around my head for a couple of minutes now. Hey everybody, it's Rio! Either Rio4567 or Rio Gaming, whatever you prefer, and welcome back to Earthbound. Last time we made our way back up to the mountain, met Buzz, and learned about the fate of us to stop Gygas from plunging the world into eternal darkness. Well, as you can see, we fought enemies when we came up there the first time, but now there's no enemies. Except, it's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygas' plans, but Buzz, you must now surrender. You are no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. And here's like our first, in air quotes, mini-boss, Starman Jr. You really have to do nothing in this fight. You'll see why. Buzz casts a PSI shield, which covers every teammate in a PSI shield. What the PSI shield does, if Starman Jr. would be so kind, you know what, Starman Jr., you are actually being quite a bit of an unusual this time around. Pokey complained in this. Okay, I'm just gonna say right now because I don't know if Starman Jr. is gonna get it off or not. But, okay, here it is. So he uses his PSI Fire Beta. What that's supposed to do is hit everyone with a PSI Fire attack. But Buzz PSI Shield eliminates that, so we take no damage. Literally, this boss fight is just keep attacking. Because Buzz will just keep casting PSI Shield, making sure Starman Jr. can do nothing to us. And also Buzz does quite a lot of damage. Hey, I leveled up. I'll explain those a little bit later. And that's pretty much the first mini-boss. And Buzz also tells us that Gygas influences the evil in everyone and everything. So the animals attacking us have like evil intentions almost, and Gygas manipulates that and has them attack us. Same thing with people. Gygas can influence the evil intentions within people and have them do evil, well, do Gygas' evil bidding. Which also could mean to stop us. And as we see, Buzz is just, I think, landed on Pokey's mom. And she swatted him. I was much weaker than I thought. You must begin your adventure. Oh. And here he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm fading, I'm not gonna be here for much longer. Yet you could just prolong it by telling him to repeat a story. So what he's basically telling us is to visit your sanctuaries, to gather songs, to align Ness's power with that of the earth, to make him strong enough to fight Gygas. So he gives us a soundstone. We have to go find 8 your sanctuary locations. No, I don't want you to repeat the story. It's been nice knowing you, Buzz. You are still more useful than Pokey. Yep. So if you may have saw when I was in the middle of a fight, Pokey will actually... It will say that Pokey uses Ness as a shield. Quite the man he is. Or boy he is. And here comes one of the features of this game. Go to like memorial moments. This guy will just appear and take a picture of you. And his catchphrase, say fuzzy pickles. So we're just gonna head back inside. Say hello to Mom. And King is actually finally awake. And if you talk to Mom, she'll give you some steak to eat, which I cannot talk today. Which restores your HP and PP to full, and also you get sent to your bedroom. You nap and have steak, but it's steak for me because that's what I chose about Ness's favorite thing to eat. It can be random, like because there's a don't care option, or you can type in what you want. And as you may have saw, Dad added $39. Getting into battles will, whenever you win a battle pretty much, Dad will add more money to your bank account. And also tell you how much more XP is required until you level up. And there you go, that's also how you save. And that's also how you can end the game if you hit end. I chose continue because I still have plenty of time to record. And also, you can view your stats. I'm not going to go over the button layout because, in my opinion, I do not like it as much. So, I'm playing on an emulator as I specified in my last video. With the update video, actually. That I'm playing on an emulator considering I don't have the equipment required to record on this console that I have where I have Earthbound on. And frankly, I'm perfectly fine with that because I'm playing this ROM, like almost ROM hack, where it customizes the controls, so it's different layout. Like A would be interact rather than L, which was kind of annoying to me because I would have to hit L to interact, and I'm so used to hitting A to do that. Also, magic butterfly here. If you touch those, they restore your PP by 20 points, which is quite useful. But as I said, I'm using a new control scheme ROM version of Earthbound, because it's actually set up to the way I would prefer it. And as you saw, she gives us a town map. And that's pretty much a town map of Onett. We're gonna go around and explore the city today. And it doesn't really tell you where you have to go because BuzzBuzz told you have to go to Giant Step. And Giant Step is over in this direction. I'm gonna show you. And you may have saw that mole, he gives you like little tips on how to fight and stuff like that. And that little shack we saw up there is the way to get into Giant Step, but it's locked. He tells us, this guy right here, that he's guarding the entrance to like a secret hideout, which isn't too hard to get into. Talk to this guy, he'll give you a Mr. Baseball cap, which is super helpful. Oops, hit the wrong button. We're gonna equip that to Ness real quick, which gives more defense. Now, you may have saw there's an equip menu. This RPG game's a little bit different with that. As you see, you have to have equipment in your inventory to equip them. So, you can't just like put it away somewhere and expect to equip it, or if you equip it, it takes it out of your inventory, which makes it so much of a problem, considering that you have a limited inventory. Because once Ness has a full inventory, you won't be able to pick up items in the world. And if an enemy drops an item, you have to either discard an item or discard the item that they dropped. Which is kind of annoying, but you learn how to deal with it, and it requires a lot of strategy later on, depending on determining what items you need the most. And here's the store. I'm just gonna explain this. This guy right here sells you items that restore HP or just do a bunch of other stuff. This guy right here is the best one. You're gonna be using him a lot too, because he actually sells equipment. So I'm gonna withdraw all my money here. Go to $97. Yes, so you can buy stuff, but it only buys, it only uses the money that you have currently. So I have $97. Whatever money is in your bank account is different. You can. It's not as easy as it is to now, where you can just swipe a credit card and you can pay for things that way. You have to put it in your inventory, and there's somewhat a risk to doing that. Because if you were actually to be defeated in battle, you actually lose half of your money. So if I'm at, I'm gonna make this easy, 96. I lose $48. And also, besides that now, we're gonna learn about little equipment. I could not think of the word there for a second. For this game. When the character's box is flashing, that means the item you are currently highlighted over, so I'm currently highlighted on the T-ball bat, is stronger, it gives better stats than your current equipment. So, for my weapon, Ness has a cracked bat. The T-ball bat has more offense points than the cracked bat. So that's gonna be one of the first things we get, so Ness can do more damage. Nice thing about this though, is since I'm buying the T-ball bat, I can equip it instead of my cracked bat, and I can sell my cracked bat immediately, which is super useful. However, if you're full inventory, you cannot buy anything until you get rid of something in your inventory. That's quite annoying. And I'm just gonna say one thing. You're gonna see yo-yos and slingshots along the way. Don't get them. It's not in your best interest, at least, because the things with yo-yos and slingshots is anyone could equip it. However, they have a higher chance of missing, which is not good at all. Well, that does it for this Earthbound this Earthbound episode. We just made it into the town of Onett. We're gonna continue exploring it a little bit more, and we're gonna continue from there on our way to getting to Giant Step. I'm Rio, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.